Park. We are here today to see the battle of the mid-table teams. I think this afternoon is probably what it's been described as. We're here to watch, of course, Slough Town up against Weston-super-Mare. To the starting lineups then. For Slough, in goal, of course, is Dan Lincoln, shortly followed by the captain this afternoon, Josh Jackman. Then, of course, is the newly contracted Dan Bayliss. Jeanmal Prosper, Matt Lench, Nathan Minas, Johnny Goddard. New signing is straight into the starting 11 as well, Christy Ward. Scott Davis spoke very highly in the announcement of him, and I'm not surprised, if anything, how excited he was that he's gone straight into that starting 11. He's followed by Scott Davis, Temia Wecker and Manash Sundiri. So on the bench this afternoon is Joe Dandy, David Hamiga, Ezi Abuzame, David Okwana and Slavi Spazov. And for Weston-super-Mare then, it is in goal for them is Max Harris, shortly followed by Kieran Thomas. Raphael Arroyoy is how I'm going to try and say that, I think, for the afternoon. Shortly followed by Jacob Jagger Kane, Jason Pope, Jordan Bastin, Robbie Wilmot, James Dodd, Jamie Sol, Dale Grubb, who is also captain this afternoon. Lloyd Humphreys is the final name in the starting 11 for Weston-super-Mare, and on the bench is Alex Fletcher, Rex Mannings, Samuel Avery, Bailey Kempster and Marlon Jackson. It's going to be Lench on the far side then with an outswinger. Not quite connected with it, but it did meet the head of Jeanmal Prosper. And I think he's headed into the side netting.
Lench is over on the far side, just preparing to whip the corner in now.
He's going to be looking for the usual suspects, and he gets it over the front man there, but in the end, Harris punches away. So Sundiri now to meet the second ball, finds Lench, who's going to try and swing in another cross. It's met by the head of Jeanmal Prosper again, but a bit too much on that header as it goes over the crossbar. So on that left-hand side, Bastin whips a ball in. It's a bit of I think it was a back heel in the end there from Temia Wecker to defend it, and he's actually just put it on top of the net of Dan Lincoln's goal. So it's going to be another corner kick.
Certainly needed to get something on that. I mean, Wecker has been at the forefront of a lot of these blocks and tackles and interceptions that Slough have put in the last couple of minutes, but Sol was in plenty of space behind it, but Weston do play a quick one. Delivered in to the head of Thomas, who hits the bar. Slough have got it away out towards the edge of the box, but Weston are still on the attack through Sol, just down that right-hand side, under pressure from Ward, but he can't get his cross in, and it's gone out harmlessly at Lincoln's near post. But a bit of a scare there for Slough with Thomas putting his header against the bar just from a few yards out.
And just quickly, I was looking back, of course, to the reverse fixture at the start of the season. It probably helped Slough a lot that their first goal was very early on. It was the 4th minute from George Alexander. Another long throw in, passed on there by Temia Wecker, and I think there was a bit of a flick behind him there by Nathan Minas, but just bounced off the post there. Bayliss did meet the header there, and Wecker just fires towards the Western penalty area, which they've calmly dealt with. Flicked on there by Humphreys. It's about 10-ish yards outside the Western box at the moment, and neither side can quite get the ball down for now until Western almost looked like they had. It's a sloppy pass which has just been picked up by Prosper. Minas with the through ball to Matt Lench, who fires towards the near post, and I think it's bounced off the post onto the back of the goalkeeper. It looked like it had. I may be wrong there.
Certainly the view that I had of it there, Lench slide it in Harris's right-hand side, in off the inside of the post, and just across, only just across that goal line. But it's the opening goal for Slough here. It's about 28 minutes gone. 1-0 Slough.
Yep, seems to be a bit of a buzz again now around the ground as Lench is about to fire in this corner kick. He does. It's towards the head of Wecker. It's a good hand in the end there by Harris down to his right-hand side. Ended up back with Scott Davis, who, at the first time of asking, fires a left-footed volley across to Matt Lench, who touches it down brilliantly. He's inside the penalty area. Can he get the ball across? Tries to go with power, but it's blocked by one of the Western defence that was there. It's going to be another Slough corner kick. This is fairly awkward for the away side, but they have managed to try and clear it up towards Sol. But again, intercepted by Sundiri, who finds Lench right on the edge of the box. Tries to strike towards goal. Instead, Lench, it almost worried the Western keeper there, Harris. It looks like it actually might have taken a deflection as well for yet another Slough corner kick. And the referee's happy to continue the game for what is left of these 2 minutes. Slough just not able to get the ball away. It's fallen now for Sol, looking for an out ball on his right-hand side. Does find Kieran Thomas, who blasts the ball over. He just kind of daisy cut it in the end, I think, there. It slid off his right foot. It wasn't coming down. So Lench will take that corner kick. It's a great header in by Jeanmal Prosper. It's a fantastic delivery as well by Matt Lench. And Slough have doubled their lead over Weston-super-Mare. It puts them now in a commanding position, you'd imagine, in this game. That's a very strange celebration too there from Matt Lench after he gets his assists now to join his goal. Yeah, and as you said there, Jeanmal trying to put some pressure on that back line just then, but they play over the top of him, and he might have just got a bit of luck here, the second half substitute, but it's defended well there by Aweka, and it fell again for the other substitute, Alex Fletcher, to strike at goal. In the end, I think Aweka might have caught a little bit of the ball as it went through. As now Weston are kind of allowed to have a bit more of the ball. And I have noticed as well, since I made that comment, that it felt like they're playing with 10 men, as Alex Fletcher's put through again, left-footed low strike, trying to put it back across Dan Lincoln. But Dan Lincoln's jumped on that with some confidence and kept it out at the back of the net.
Plays the ball back in then towards Goddard. Goddard to Lench. Back down then to Ward, just down this right-hand side for Slough, just in front of the home dugout. Ward again under pressure then, just finds Sandiri with a little ball back, but a high looping ball into the area. It does fall towards the feet of Jackman, but doesn't quite get it under control. But back with Jackman, plays it outside to Goddard, in towards the feet of Prosper with a nice little backflip. Doesn't fall out, and Sandiri then with a shot from the edge of the area, just wide of Harris's post. Nice little play there from Slough.
Yeah,
good couple of chances.
Lovely football.
Prosper unfortunate there with a little bit of invention just to try and do that, sort of let the ball go between your legs and then sort of back heel it.
Finds Mannings, who was surrounded by a few Slough players. It's now back with Grubb, who's found some space again. Just stretches it out to Wilmot. He does play the ball into the area, headed away by Davis. It's going to fall though again to a Western man who drags the ball across the middle of the penalty area. Doesn't find a Western man, and Slough do clear. And it's a great flick on there from Slavy Spazov, who puts through Johnny Goddard. It's a one-on-one. He shoots low down to the keeper's right-hand side. It's a good save in the end by Harris.
As we enter into the final 30 seconds of the game here at Arbour Park before injury time comes up.
Oh, there's a strike from range there from Rex Mannings. It's just struck against Abuzame. Might get a second chance at it as well, and he does hit it. It's a good effort, but it's just flashed past Dan Lincoln's left post. That's a great turn away there by Kempster away from Lench. Fletcher's pointing to where he wants the ball, but Kempster opts to go to Mannings on his left. It's got Ebuzame and Aweka there. Kempster again. Finds Wilmot, and now it's back with Kempster with space to cross. It's a low one in, which Davis does hook away. It's going to fall over to Humphreys with space in front of him. He's going to try a long-range effort. It's a right-footed strike which just curves away from the left post there.
As the full-time whistle goes there, and another 3 points for Slough with a 2-0 victory today against Weston-super-Mare.
Yep, thank you, Gary. As you said there, a fantastic display in the end for the Rebels, who not only win 2-0, they keep the clean sheet, extend that unbeaten run here at home to 16. A perfect day for the Rebels. Goals from Matt Lench and Jeanmal Prosper.